What up, everybody? It's Tina, the Mind Your Specialist, here with the great Ruby Red Reese.
What up, doe?
So today we're going to talk about using profanity, cussing, saying bad words. What else? What else is it called? Profane language,
Yeah,
profanity. Because we use a lot of that shit. And we don't give a fuck.
two fucks at all.
Means nothing. It's just fucking words. So we was told one day, well, Reese was told
On a comment.
that educated people, women, shouldn't call each other
Bitches.
or curse.
I don't think she meant curse at all. I think she truly just stuck on the word bitches.
Well, let me tell you something.
Bitch, what
This
you
my
about to
bitch.
say? Okay.
This my bitch.
This my bitch.
So with that being said, just because you have an education does not mean you cannot use profane language. That just means you know how to spell it.
Okay, I like that.
I know how to spell it. You know how to spell
I
it?
know how to spell it.
In fact, I did some research for your motherfucking asses. Okay.
Get to the research,
Okay.
bitch.
Okay. Profanity is a way to communicate with the masses. You know, when you put the word bitch on the end of a sentence, oh, you get some attention.
Get motherfucking attention for real.
Because guess what? I'll be like, shut up. Motherfuckers around us don't listen. But when I say, shut up, bitch, everybody be like, oh, did you hear her? She said, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what's going on over there.
Antennas go right up.
And they go up. That's what the word.
Yeah.
Or you can say, shut up. But then when you say, shut the fuck up, niggas be like, oh shit, what's going on over there? You can communicate with the masses. You get lots of attention, good or bad, however you fucking care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
At all.
We know how to act in public. We know how to act when appropriate times are measured. She don't. I do.
Let me tell you. For me, it's a word. It's for me, for my religious base, unless I call you out of your name with malicious intent, I did not curse you.
Right.
Okay. I think that it is something that society, once again, has played a role in. And for me, because I'm not hooked to the matrix, I don't give two fucks.
Two of them.
Okay, but it kind of messed me up when I saw the comment, because I'm like, wow, how did my education have anything to do with the words I choose to use? For me, it doesn't show that I'm more educated or less educated. For me, there are words of expression, and I choose to use them when I choose to use them. Now, do I always talk like this? 99.9% of the time, I do. Because for me, again, as she stated, it is a way to get the reaction that I'm looking for out of people when I am speaking. So I know my audience very fucking well. And I'm going to continue to show how educated I am by knowing my fucking audience.
And by the way, there was a gentleman named Richard Stevens. Okay.
Okay.
He did an article. Let me see what the name of it was. The article is Think Swearing Isn't Big or Clever, Think Again.
Okay.
He did research stating that using profanity does not mean a lack of intelligence. In fact, it means more rather than less intelligence with the use of the language.
Okay.
You know, he did a study where, you know, you were asked to, in 3 minutes or whatever minutes it was, how many words can you come up with?
Okay.
Okay. And the intelligent people that came up with some nice words, the ones that use profanity, they came up with some nice words too.
Okay.
Of course, they came up with more words because they don't use profanity. I believe that's what happened. But then when he said, okay, I want to use a swearing section, how many cuss words can you come up with? Oh, we blew it out the motherfucking box.
Okay.
Okay, we blew it out the box because they don't use those words as much as we do. It was like, oh, let me get it in.
Right.
So it just depends on what? Your audience.
Audience.
Your audience. We know how to act. We know what audience to use, what audience not to use.
Correct.
So when I say fuck you,
I mean, if,
apparently I'm around where I feel comfortable saying fuck
fuck
you.
you.
If I'm not, then I won't say it. There is a time and place for everything. I strongly believe
It is a
that.
time and place for everything,
Yeah.
and I am in quite a few meetings at my place of employment, and in those meetings, if I need to grab your attention, I'm going to use attention grabbing words.
Right.
And if I say that makes no sense and you continue to talk to me as if it did, I'm going to tell you that don't make no motherfucking sense. You need to go back to the motherfucking drawing board and figure it the fuck out.
Oh, that's attention grabbing right there, baby.
Okay?
In fact, he
And then they
says,
get what I'm saying.
swearing, it is a habit. It does become a habit
Okay?
in your daily context. It becomes an emotional habit. You can laugh with it. You can be mean with it. All those things. But it does not lack intelligence because you use curse words. I bet you if the president of the United States, who says pussy,
Okay.
okay, a
Pussy. Okay?
multi millionaire said grab him by the pussy. He said, I'm sure he says bitch, motherfucker, damn shit, all of that.
I'm
And
almost
he
sure he
is the
does.
president. Is he ignorant? Is he less intelligent? Now he's stupid as shit.
Stupid
But
as
he's
shit.
still a smart guy.
He really
And
is.
he used profanity.
He really is.
Probably on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. I know he does.
I mean, he did say grab him by the pussy before he was
Yeah,
elected.
grab
Your
him by the
president.
pussy.
Huh. How about that?
Okay?
So if he can say
Shit.
pussy, I can say bitch.
Okay?
Okay. Thanks, Trump, for something.
Because that's all you've done so far.
Yeah, but I bet you if President Obama, I wish that he was cussing people out. Because half the shit that happened while he was in office wouldn't happen. Because he would have set their ass straight.
I think so
Just
too.
a couple of fucking words.
I think when him and Michelle were by themselves, he was like, you know what, Michelle? Let another motherfucker reporter say something to me fucking stupid.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna fucking light their ass up.
Oh, yes. And Michelle was like, get that bitch.
Okay? And it's nothing wrong with
But their
it.
audience, because they knew who their audience was, they
Correct.
weren't coming to the pulpit or the podium, using profane language because they knew they had to speak to children. Ain't no kids on this motherfucker.
Bet no kids be watching this
And if
motherfucker.
if your
Hopefully.
kids is watching it, that's your motherfucking fault. Okay.
Do something about your goddamn parents.
Your own
kids,
shit.
Okay?
Okay. Know your motherfucking audience.
Know your motherfucking audience.
In
What
fact,
else we got?
We got the word shit.
Mm-hmm.
The word shit was in the 17th century.
Oh, wow.
It was spelled differently, but when Americans get a hold of shit, they English. They
Fuck some shit up as
they-
Americans.
They do. It's,
Okay.
We also got the word fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the word fuck, I did this research back in the day in college. And it's just an abbreviated word of 4 words
Letters.
that they put the first letter of that made the word fuck. So they wouldn't have to say, let me say it to you. It's 2. It was 1 that I know, but the second one I don't know was fornication under the consent of the king. That means you had to get consent from the king to have sex.
Damn. Ain't that some shit?
That's where
Talk about
fuck came
controlling.
from. That's where fuck came from.
Look at that.
That's it.
That's
It's an
some education for your
abbreviated
ass.
motherfucking words. Fornication under consent of the king. That means back in the day, of course not in America because we stole this shit. They stole
Okay.
this shit. They had to ask or get permission to have sex, which means they had to ask permission to fuck.
Ain't that some shit?
That's all that is.
That's all that is.
Here's another one. They I don't know where the fuck they got this motherfucker from.
Okay.
For unlawful carnal knowledge. Don't know where the fuck that came from. When I was doing my research, that shit wasn't there. But I did know about the king shit. And that's all that is shortening up that whole line about getting consent from the king to have sex. Even married couples had to have consent to have sex.
Even on married, I had to have permission to fuck.
To fuck! Fornicate under the consent of the king. That wasn't even a bad word. Y'all motherfuckers made it a bad word.
Y'all
it ain't in the
motherfuckers made
Bible
it a
not to
bad
say
word.
fuck, because fuck wasn't in the Bible.
Say it
Okay?
again. Say it one more time, fuck.
Fuck wasn't in the Bible.
So who
Who?
who
Who said
that all of a sudden my colorful language that I love to use because I love the way that it rolls off my tongue.
Rose?
I love the way it makes me feel.
warm and
And
fuzzy.
again, the reaction that I receive from using it, it's the reaction that I'm looking for. Who said that I couldn't use it? Who said that it was a bad word? Who said this? Where did this come from? And because, again, I'm not hooked to the matrix, I can give less than a fuck
Okay.
where it did come from.
Okay.
The mere fact that I choose to use it is my motherfucking choice. But again, we do know by having these videos and allowing people to comment, we're opening ourselves up to however the person who's viewing it, how they feel. And I really want you to know from the bottom of our heart, we don't give a fuck how you feel. We're not doing these videos for the sake of just doing them. We're doing it because we believe we have something very wise to say to people. And it
wouldn't say
can
wise.
and will, it's wise in motherfucking me.
I wouldn't say wise.
It will and can and has helped people. Period. That's the whole purpose of this. Now, again, if you don't like what we're saying, by all means, don't motherfucker watch.
I prefer you to watch though.
It's that simple. But to attack our education because we choose to use colorful language, to me, is dumb as fuck.
Dumb as shit. In fact, shitless, okay?
Okay.
Scared shitless first appeared on record in 1936.
19 what?
36?
Wow.
Yeah, that's when it first appeared on record. That means, but the word shit been around for centuries. But, you know, they first put it on record, you know, in 1936.
Ain't that some? Ain't that some shit?
It is. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
But we ain't scared shitless. Because we don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. We don't give a shit. We don't give a hell. Look at all those good words to express how we feel.
All those good words. In the mere moment that you hear it, you'll say, they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
We don't.
That's what we want you to get when you hear it come out of our mouths.
It's nothing but words.
Colorful language, baby. I think it's the best thing that has happened in America. Colorful language.
Best thing to me. Listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I say a cuss word. I don't drink, I don't smoke. The only way to relieve my pressure
It's the
is
what?
to cuss. To get it off my motherfucking chest, okay? She at the movies. To get it off my chest. Listen, I cuss motherfuckers out the moment it needs to be done.
Correct.
That's why I don't look 42.
Now, we
Just
might
saying,
not
stress-free.
start- Yes, we might not start with it.
No.
But if you continue to, as I call it, push my buttons or not comprehend what I'm saying when I know what I'm saying is comprehensible, now you taking me to some other language that I love to use, and maybe by using it on you, you could comprehend what I'm saying.
In fact, when I was doing my job, when I was working the way I work, you know, my job was very intense. And you know, the nicer you are to people, they act like they can't understand what the fuck you talking about. So the moment you say a curse word, now they like, I was gonna do it. Why you ain't gotta be talking to me like that? Well, motherfucker, when I asked you nicely, you didn't understand. But the moment I threw that motherfucking cuss word in there, you quickly done what the fuck I asked you to.
And all you had to do is simply do it in the
Could
first
have done the
fucking
shit in the
place.
first place, but you allowed me to get to the point where I done asked you about 4 times to do this thing. I ain't gotta ask you 4 times.
Now
But
you was in a position that
I didn't have to
you
ask you
give
four
one
times.
demand, it was supposed to be followed.
Yes.
Okay.
So now when I use the words that are coming out of my mouth, you understand.
Understand it.
All you gotta do
And
it.
take things
Same
off
thing with
family.
children. The same thing with kids. You can ask them real nicely to do some shit. Like go upstairs and wash some dishes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've been sitting down there all day. You gotta do them dishes. Motherfucker, don't do it. Be 3 hours later, motherfucking dishes still not washed.
Still not
You
washed.
come back home from a trip from doing some shit for they ass.
For
Dishes
they
still not
ass.
washed.
Dishes still not motherfucking washed.
So now, guess what I gotta say? If you don't get your motherfucking ass down here and wash these goddamn dishes, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
And guess what happens then?
The dishes are getting washed.
Feet get to moving.
Now,
Feet
why the
get to
fuck
really
you just
motherfucking
didn't do it
moving.
in the first place? But see, that's what curse words do for you.
Okay.
You communicate with the masses.
Okay. Communicate with the motherfucking mass.
It helps so greatly to get your point across. I asked you nicely. You didn't want to fucking do it. Now when I use damn shit hell, antennas go up. Oh, now you understand what the fuck I asked you to do. Oh, now you understand what you was told to motherfucking do.
But what kills me is I've had some people say, Reese, why do you choose to use that language? I said the same reason you just chose to say what you just chose to say. What made you use those words on me? It was a choice. You thought by saying these words, you were going to get a certain reaction from me.
Yeah.
Cool. I think by telling you say the fuck out my motherfucking business, that's going to give you, it's going to get the reaction I'm looking for. That means say the fuck out my motherfucking business. And by saying that, they know that I mean it. I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm firm.
I'm clear.
Okay? Clear and concise on what the fuck I want you to do. Again,
Because
the words.
you know, sometimes you go there off rip because you want to be heard immediately.
Yes.
So, you can say, I need you to stay out of my business now. Okay? I need you to stay out of my business. And then something else will happen where they're what? In your business.
In my
So
business.
now I got to come and say what?
Stay the fuck out my motherfucking business, bitch.
You see? Now guess what? She probably never fucking talk to you again, one. And then she still won't be in your business. Because I asked you to leave me the fuck alone. See?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. In relationships, leave me alone. Girl, leave me alone. Bitch, leave me alone.
Got it.
Got it.
It's so simple.
There it is. Oh my God. You left me alone.
I left you the fuck alone.
Because I asked you fucking 3 times. But soon as I say, bitch, leave me the fuck alone.
My attendance went up, and I understood.
You understood.
This shit look crazy, y'all.
And you mad
Why the fuck
because
I
I
keep
had
doing
to
it?
use those words with you. But had you left me alone like I asked you to the first time,
First time.
I wouldn't have had to say what I said. So, of course, cuss words are needed. They are very important to the English language. To the
On a
French
daily
language.
basis, they're needed.
Hey,
Okay.
French people use it.
Yes.
Chinese people use it. German people
Yes.
use it. Mexican people use it. Hispanic people use it. Everybody uses cuss words when
Everybody.
they need to.
When they feel like
When they feel
They
like
need
they need
to.
to. And guess what? I feel like I fucking need to all the fucking time.
all the motherfucking time.
Because guess what? I'm grown.
Grown as
If I
shit.
want to say shit, fuck, hell, damn, screw you, kiss my ass, I can say that.
I know what they
I
mean.
know what I mean.
I know what I'm telling
I know
you.
what I'm saying.
And I am grown enough to take whatever reaction I get
Reaction.
from saying what I said to you.
And I can spell it. And guess what? I'm not a dumbass.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a dumbass. I'm very smart.
Very smart.
I'm intelligent, and I use motherfucking cuss words. And I will cuss you the fuck out if
The
I
fuck
feel
out.
like you need it from me. Stress free. That's why I feel so
That was
young all
funny
the
to me.
time, because I just get it off my chest.
Yeah. Ain't no need to holding that shit in.
I'm probably not gonna die of a heart attack
Probably
from
not.
being stressful
Yeah,
because I let it out when I need to let it out.
yeah, that's true.
In
That's
fact,
a true statement.
in you said in business settings, if you have a business meeting, and guess
Yes.
what? The moment the boss use a motherfucking cuss word, it's fair game for
It's
me.
fair game, baby. It's open house. Okay?
If I the moment
It's
the boss
open
say a
house.
cuss word, it's on and popping. Cause guess what? We are no
Yes.
longer in a professional meeting. We're
Now,
just
see,
in a meeting.
someone said that to me before. You have to be professional. And I said, what makes my colorful language unprofessional? Who said it was unprofessional? And then who told them that they were right? That's what gets me about America, period. It's like somebody back in the day, who knows,
Decided.
decided that this was unprofessional. But who made them right? And then why am I wrong for contesting what they said?
Right.
Because to me, it's not unprofessional. I'm not in here calling you a bunch of barreling bitches, but if I said this shit don't make no sense, how's that being unprofessional? It is because most of you guys are still hooked to the titty of the Matrix, and I'm just not hooked. It took a long time to understand why my thought process is different than the majority of people that I motherfucking know. And that is because I have been unhooked for a very long time. But honestly, it wasn't until The Matrix came out that when I saw that movie as something different than what a lot of other people saw it as. And I said, you are so correct. This society is so hooked on bullshit that honestly you don't need in your life. I've decided that I took that pill and I've been reborn. And I'm loving it because shit that I used to give a fuck about that was very stressful for me. When I stopped giving a fuck about it, it was like I was able to breathe.
Listen, you cannot harp on shit you can't change.
Okay.
You can't harp on things if you can't change it. What the fuck is the point
What the
of
fuck
being?
is
You're
the
gonna
point?
stress yourself out and die because you can't change something. And guess
Right.
what? If the people call my house and I want to talk to their ass over a bill, guess what I'm gonna say? Don't call this motherfucking house no more. You don't know me. I don't know you to give a fuck if you care if I say don't call my fucking house.
Thank you.
Don't call my fucking house.
But the mere fact that you're not picking up the phone because it's a number that you don't know, you never know what's on the other side of that number. You never know. So pick it up. If you don't want to talk to the motherfuckers, don't talk to the motherfuckers.
Hang up.
Huh? Hello?
Oh,
Who there? Who there? Nah, cat. Nah. Not cat. I said nah. Alright then.
Yeah, so cuss words are very important. They're very needed. And if you don't use them, that's on you. You don't
on
got
you.
to use them. That's on you.
And we're not judging you.
I'm not judging you.
Because you don't use them.
Good for you. I'm proud of you. If you can say a whole sentence and get across what you're trying to get across without using the cuss word, great.
It's wonderful.
And I can too.
I can too.
And I do it very often.
I choose to fuck not
But
to.
more often than not, I tell you to kiss my motherfucking ass
Right.
with your opinion. Because everybody got one. I got one too. That's why I'm the mind yours specialist.
Okay. Now, we're going to switch programs because honestly,
I'm done.
I'm done talking about this bullshit.
Yes. Fuck it and fuck you.
So, this ain't on a program, but I'm going to bring this up. Now, I had a PSA.
Yesterday.
No, the PSA was how many weeks ago that I did the
Oh,
PSA
yeah.
taping.
Yeah.
And Since then, I've seen some more things that um, has really perplexed me as a woman and as a wife.
So she going back in the day on this PSA.
How is it that once a man or a woman says that it's over, okay? How can the person who's not receiving this, why, why do you go on social media and put up countless
Countless.
of things just I don't even know how to take the things that I'm seeing. I don't know if it's a cry for help. I don't know if this is actually how you feel with these memes that you're putting up. Either way, for me, it's sad. It's sad because I know in your circle you have to have someone that you can call. You have to. And if you don't, that's really fucked up. And I don't know people who don't have a circle that they could call on. So I'm not going to touch on people who don't. But I know this person has people that they can call on. And the mere fact that you're not calling them and you choose to go on social media to post memes and Bible scriptures, it's really fucking me up as an individual who just looking at this shit like, the fuck are you doing with your life right now? Because I'm so motherfucking confused. Now, to add on to that, the shit that you're talking about is a married man. This man is married. He went back to his wife.
That's to say.
What the fuck?
Well,
That is just like telling a kid who left home because they were upset and you take them in. That's like you trying to convince that kid not to go back home when their parents want them.
it's about the same.
How you keeping this kid? Like, and you putting up Bible verses
Yeah.
on how you have put this in your head as if you're the victim of this kid because they want to go back home to their parents. Like, I don't understand, family. What, like, I don't understand it. I really don't. I can't get this person to talk to me for me to comprehend what the fuck is going on in their mind. But I don't fucking get it. What the fuck? Really?
That's a good way to use fuck too.
I mean, I really just don't get it. This person has went back to their wife. Right or wrong in your motherfucking head, they went back to their wife. And how dare you with putting up Bible scriptures? Did you not know in that motherfucking Bible it said, to death do our goddamn part? Did you not know that? Did you skip that in your motherfucking Bible studies? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are not the motherfucking victim. You decided consciously to fuck a married man and he went back to his wife. He's not wrong for going back to his wife. No matter how you feel their relationship is that man's wife. I'm going to say it again. No matter how you feel about their marriage, about the wife as a person, no matter what you heard, no matter what family has told you, at the end of the day, that is that man's wife. And in that same Bible that you reading all these goddamn scriptures from, please come across the one that says death do us part.
An adultery.
Okay? Come across that. Because you look ridiculous. You are really looking like a damn fool out here.
Dumbass.
And it is annoying
Stupid as shit.
because I'm watching you be a dumbass because you're mad that this man, once again, went back to his wife that promised God that he was going to stay with until they died, one of them. How are you mad at that? How how in your head have you contemplated that you have a right to be mad at that?
She felt like he broke her heart.
You broke your own motherfucking heart when you fell for a married man. You broke your own motherfucking heart. Period.
You did. You broke your heart.
You didn't play your role correctly. And that's your fault. But to now bash this woman because she wants her husband back and to bash this man because he decided this is where I am supposed to be because of the promise that I have said to God, and then to use Bible verses to make it seem like you're the victim or it was wrong, you're going to burn in hell.
I didn't say that.
I said it. You're going to burn in fucking hell. Because if you're reading the Bible, goddamn it, then you
You know what it
believe
says now.
that it's a heaven and a goddamn hell. And for you to use the Bible in that malicious way, wow. I don't even understand the person that this person is being right now at all. And I just needed to put that the fuck out there because that's what the fuck I was feeling. What else? Just
I don't
piss
have
me the
anything
fuck
else
off.
to say.
Shit. So goddamn mad right now.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Listen, you can't use Bible scriptures if you're committing adultery. You can't use them to heal your pain. You just can't. You can't. You can't. You can't say, God, take this pain away when it's about you committing adultery on both ends, though.
On both ends. Because this motherfucker is still married. Say what, family? What? Dude.
All I'm saying is, just don't put God in all your shit. Okay? You can, you can believe, but when you on some fuckery shit, don't put God into that shit. That ain't God. Please.
That is just like me knowing it's wrong to go kill this person and I go kill him. But now I'm using Bible scriptures to make it okay that I killed them.
That's what KKK did to black folks back in the day.
And was it not? And
It wasn't
everybody
okay.
like it's wrong. What part of the fucking game is this? What part of the game is this? That I can go and do something that is against His commandments, and then use His words
To justify.
to justify.
That's what the white folks did to the slaves. That is exactly what happened all those years ago.
Well, I guess that she in some master shit right now. 'Cause I don't fucking know.
That is
I
exactly
am
what was
just
happening. They used the Bible to say that they was all right with the way they was treating people.
the more shit that come across the social media,
I'm so tired of social media.
the more shit, and trust me, you guys, y'all don't even understand. I don't go on it every day. I go on the group therapies page. I go now on my Facebook page to post the group therapy stuff. And I go on my Instagram page to post as well. While I'm doing that, I don't know why I don't even go one by one by one. I just hit it, boom. And wherever it stopped, I look. But for some motherfucking reason,
right on her
it
shit.
keeps stopping on this shit. And I'm at the point where I pretty much today made up my mind. I have to unfollow this. I have to exit off this person's stuff because if I don't,
Gonna say something.
it's gonna get even worse with what's going to come out my mouth.
Yeah, she's
So it would
very
be
sensitive.
best for me to just stop looking at this shit because it's appalling. It's appalling to how this person was raised. It's appalling to how I know this person used to be and the beliefs they used to have. It's appalling because I don't know if the different area that they're in, if that has
Warped.
somehow, yes, warped their motherfucking mind. Like how they were raised is now totally thrown out the window. The morals this person used to have is no longer there. And I don't understand that. And it's kind of hurtful to see it because it's someone that I really care about. And it's hurtful to see this person go down that road. But to be honest, I don't even know who the fuck this person is because, again, the person that I know would never go down that road. Ever.
Well, that goes into saying, the way that people are in 2018, it's everything goes. Like everything fucking goes. Same sex goes. Married man, married woman goes. Can you have friends and you married? You having new friends and having secret friends and it's very worldly right
Yes.
now. And if you don't be careful with what you do and who you're around, you can become a part of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe that.
It will suck you in. And where you don't think is nothing fucking wrong with seeing a nigga that's married and be like, fuck his wife. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Hey, that's him and her. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Or vice versa for the men. Like, can you have friends? Yes, motherfucker, I can, but you gonna be my husband friend too?
Right.
I can have friends, but you gotta be friends with my husband too. So when you take me out, we going to
We
eat.
going out.
We about to go eat. All three of us.
I just don't understand, dude. It's
It's,
it's
it's
a
the
different
world
type
we
of
live.
game out
Yes,
here right
it's the
now,
world
and
we.
I don't understand this.
Back in the
I don't understand
day,
this shit.
back in the day, there used to be Papa was a Rolling Stone. That
Yes,
was the thing. Men was just fucking everything moving.
yes.
But at least he tried to hide the shit. Nowadays, they not even trying to hide the shit.
But back in the day, when did the mistress get mad?
They didn't.
Okay.
They knew their role. They played their position until their man left, their wife eventually in 15 years. They be having wives for long times.
Yes, they did.
So nowadays it's just so everybody just into everything. It's on TV, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend. It's everything is just
We are definitely living
in the end of days.
in the end of motherfucking days, and it's really sad because I got a whole lot of more living I want to do. I have a whole lot of more living I want to see my children do.
Yeah.
But the more years that's coming across, the more it makes me so nervous because, again, I was a Christian first. I grew up in a church. I know exactly what the Bible says. I was ministered on what the end of days is going to look like.
And it's looking like this.
And it's looking like this. And it's
looking
like
this.
damn.
Kids cussing grown ups out, telling grown ups fuck them, and
Like, when
I
did
mean,
we
just-
get here? When and how did we get here? And it is because society.
they took church out of school. They took church out of school. I think that was a big thing. Once they took church out of school, you can be taught what you wanted to be taught.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but in the moment you couldn't pray at school, oh, that was it. That was the beginning of the end.
It's just like I don't understand. I really don't understand. I have
We're not gonna understand because we aren't going to fall in love and fall in love and fall out over a married man. The F's.
yeah. Oh, the three
The
F's.
three F's. We're not gonna fall in love, and fall out over somebody else's husband. I did tell you though, month 2, that you should have left that alone until he got his shit together. But that's just what I'm saying. I'm just
I mean, so I wanted to talk about that, and then I wanted to talk to you guys about this. So, my daughter
Bitch, you be taking too
is
long.
about to get a promissory ring. Okay. And I wanted to make sure that they both understood exactly what that meant. And
I think it's some
and
bullshit, but okay.
honestly kick it with them about it. Now, I had the opportunity today to kick it with the sister of the young man. Um, and they pretty much feel like most grown people probably be watching this feel like she feel like, okay, wait a minute, you guys are too young to be this serious. You still have a lot of more life to live, and just wait. Like if you guys catch each other some years down the road and you still have these feelings, then talk about things like that. But at 18, this is a little bit on the young side. And I went when I should have been doing research on colorful language. Um, it made me go and look at some statistics.
Statistics.
Like I said, statistics on
Statistics.
statistics on
You keep
how
saying
many
it.
people that are young that fall in love in high school, how many of them actually stay together and get married after college. It was much
Higher than you thought.
higher than what I thought.
Let me tell you this.
It
My
really was.
listen, it's gonna be out of the three I know, ain't none of them still married,
But they got married.
and ain't none of them still
Well,
married.
shit. I'm not still married to my first husband.
But you lived your life and you experienced all that you wanted to before you got married to your first husband. For whatever
I
your
did.
reasoning is, you're stopping and you're encouraging her not to live her life to the fullest before she makes that settling promise.
Actually,
That's not fair.
this is what I said to her. I said, you are a very loyal person. What I do not want is for you to be down at school worried about what he's doing because of this promissory ring. I think the promissory ring is going to put more pressure on your thoughts of him than it would without the promissory ring. Okay. I also told her that I didn't want her to feel bad because
She may
your
say no.
eyes are your eyes. You can't help what's attractive to your eyes. So I did let her know that it's okay to do a little flirtation with something that attracts her eyes and let it be that, because I mean who don't do that? You know, married men, married women, girlfriend, boyfriends, people do it all day long. And it's for me it's harmless. You know, you get your little flirtation home, you walk on because you know where your heart is. And I don't want her to feel guilty because as I told her, you're going to see someone you haven't yet. That's cool. You're going to see someone that your eyes are attracted to because you're human. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want, because you have this ring on, to make you feel like you have just disrespected what this ring means. So, again, for me, it is an added pressure that I believe that she doesn't need, but I believe in allowing her to bump her head because for me, do I think that they're going to make it? I I don't think they're gonna make it to fucking January after she leaves. But for me, this is something she needs to learn on her own instead of people pushing her in a different direction. She needs to learn that this is going to be hard. I think it's going to teach her something about herself, and it's going to let her know that right now it's not the time for you to be thinking about this. And the only way for her to learn that is to go through what she's about to go through. And I'm okay with that. Um, I 100% believe that they really do love each other as much as two 18-year-olds can.
Of course.
And I don't. I'm not gonna tell them no. Y'all not gonna get married. I'm not gonna tell them that because if that's where they see their future at, who am I to say that you're not?
I'm not
I'm not gonna
saying that
throw that
either.
monkey wrench in there.
I'm not saying that
I'm telling
either.
them if you guys are gonna stay true to each other, it's gonna be very hard. Yada yada yada. And if you fall, hopefully y'all can work through it. And if not, maybe y'all can meet each other some years down the road. And if the feelings are still there, they're still there because they're going to fall. They're
Listen,
going to fall.
she can't get these years back. These years, once these motherfuckers is done, they are done.
Okay.
And I don't want her to be 30 years old out there trying to be a hoe because she never get this shit out of her system in her 19, 18, 20 years old.
So you want her to be a hoe?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I
That's
don't
exactly
want.
what you just said.
No, I said I don't want her to be 30 years old
Uh-huh.
being a hoe
Because
she never got.
a chance to be a hoe.
No. I'm just saying she never got this thing out of her system at 18, 19, 20 something years old. It's something that you got to get out your system because if you do not, you may turn into a motherfucking 30-year-old hoe.
Or she can turn into a 30-year-old
Hoe.
young lady
Who want to fuck everything
who
that's fine to her.
married the man that she fell in love with, her high school sweetheart.
Why he out there fucking around too?
You don't know. See,
Girl,
I'm not.
I
let
do
me tell
know.
you,
Listen,
I am
the
not.
game
Again,
the game
I'm
ain't
not throwing
changed,
that
Reese.
out there because
Shit,
again,
the game
I
ain't
saw the
changed, just the
statistics
players.
for myself, and it is a very
This bitch and her
high.
statistics is some bullshit.
It is. It's very high. I
Listen.
thought it was going to be like 2%, 3%. It was way higher
What,
than
10?
that. It was way higher than that. And that fucked me up because it's
listen,
unknown. It's unknown.
how
I think it's
long
because it's
ago?
unknown of in our reality that we just can't foresee it. And that's what me and this gentleman's sister was talking about. It is unknown in our reality because I know people that I've met who's done it, but no one in my circle has done it. So it's not my reality. I don't see it on a daily basis. I don't talk to that person on
What
a
do
daily
you
basis.
see on a daily
So it
basis,
can be a
bitch?
part of my reality.
What do you see on a daily basis with relationships?
That they tough.
And add being 18, going to the army, one going to motherfucking TSU. Add that shit in on there. She can't get these years back.
But
Once
what is she
these mother-
missing?
You know what the fuck she missing.
I don't.
She missing the ability to flirt.
She's still gonna have that
She's
ability.
not going to though. Because that little
She's
bitty
going
old piece
to.
of shit ring that she got on her finger
She's
is gonna
going to.
stop her from doing that because she's gonna think, oh, I don't want to be disrespectful to my boyfriend.
She's going to flirt.
No,
she's
not.
going to flirt.
No, she's
she
not.
has not yet flirted because nothing has caught her eye. Something is going to catch her eye. And she's going to flirt. And as I told her today, I don't want you distraught because you did it or sitting back thinking, is he doing the same thing? Yes, he's doing the same thing because he's human.
And he's
it's
been
a part
fucking.
of human nature.
He has fucked, which means he's going to fuck. He's going to the army. He ain't fucking her because she a virgin and she in another state. But he's going to get this dick sucked. He's going to go fuck somebody in the army. Period.
It just
so
you
why
know, all
even
the words
put
that I
her-
use, it just when it comes out of her mouth and that content is like,
Because this is what it
ooh.
is. This is what
I
it
don't know
is.
why.
He's a 19, 18-year-old man who's going to the fucking army. He's gonna fuck. And he got this ring that he putting on her finger. That shit ain't gonna mean a motherfucking thing to him. And she gonna be sitting down there acting
I'm
like
not gonna put that in their reality
that's
because
the,
that's
the
my
way
reality.
the world works.
It doesn't work that way for everyone.
Girl.
The statistics showed.
How
It does
old,
not
listen,
work
what
that
you gotta
way.
remember,
It was
Reese.
2018 statistics. It was a 2018 one that I looked at, and again, it was much higher than what I thought.
How old is the people, Reese? Are they still censoring motherfuckers that's 80?
Now that part, it
See,
didn't
that's
put
what
it,
I'm
it didn't put an
saying.
age range
You
on
got to know
who
who they're doing the
they
research on.
asked or demographic. Like they didn't have
You
all
got
that
to
in
know
there because
all
I
of
didn't.
that.
For
Because
me,
I'm telling you, it ain't no 18 year
I
olds.
didn't care about
You got to
what the
care.
people looked like, where
You
they were
gotta,
from.
you got
I
to
didn't
do the
care about that,
age.
but I am gonna go back and look at the age, and I'll keep you
You
guys
see how
updated.
long? Because back in the day, that shit was very prevalent.
But for me, it can happen. And I'm not going to tell her that it can't because, A, I'm not a mind reader. It could happen. And that's the part that I don't want people to strip away from her. By what you guys are saying, you are stripping that may be away. You're saying that there's no possibility of that maybe,
What I'm
which would
saying
be
is,
incorrect to say that because you're not a mind reader.
okay, okay, it's a possibility, but it's also a possibility that he's gonna be fucking.
Okay. So instead of just giving her the this side of
I
the
will give her
possibility,
that.
give her
But
both
what I want
sides
her
of the
to understand
possibility.
is once these years have gone, they are gone. You cannot get them back. And you're gonna live with a bunch of motherfucker woulda, coulda, shouldas. And this nigga, you find out he may be possibly out there slanging that motherfucking dick down. And you're gonna be
I
feeling like
don't.
you've done something, like you wasted your fucking years
I
on this
really believe
motherfucker.
that she's gonna see some things that's gonna catch her
I,
eye,
I, I really hope
and
she
she's
does,
gonna turn into
honestly.
her mother.
I don't think she's gonna. Nobody can turn into you, bitch, because you's a nasty bitch. But I want her to just go out there and have
That's
fun.
what I 100%.
She can't
I think
have
it's gonna take
fun.
her a couple of months to loosen up, but then I think she's gonna be down there like, well, hey boy, I see you over there. Okay,
Now I know your
and keep it
second daughter
stepping.
will be like, your second daughter like, shit. I'm going down there, freed in the motherfucker up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Who, who there? Who that? Who there? That's the number two.
So I did say,
But this one right
let me
here,
tell you,
she
my
is a
second
lot.
daughter, she all she looking for is bills being paid. If you ain't like, she is so different than these young girls out here.
Listen, she
She
got it
ain't
together. We
trying
got
to
her together,
have a
didn't we?
boyfriend. Yes, she's not trying to have a boyfriend. She's not trying to be married. She doesn't want. She doesn't want any kids. She doesn't want that life. She wants a fun-loving life, and
She don't want to be tied down
that's just
by
how
no
she is.
knucklehead
Like,
ass boy.
you know, you got a couple of minutes on the phone with her before she's irritated. Like, what else is there need to be said? I ain't giving you enough of my time today. Goodbye. And she's done like all the people that she's liked. I think the one person might have lasted 3 months, and that's giving it 3 months. Outside of that, nah, she like, hey, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm tired of talking to you.
Well, I
No, well, if
just
you don't want to be friends, then you get on. Cause one way or another, I really don't care. Oh, okay, bye.
yeah, we got
That's
her
just what she
together.
doing.
At her age, we got her together. I want my baby to go down there, and I want her to be able to do whatever it is that she want
I
without
do
any.
too, and I again, I know it's not gonna happen right off the bat because she is a very loyal person. It's not gonna happen right off the bat, but I think the more comfortable she gets, it's gonna happen. It's gonna take a moment. It's definitely gonna take a moment. It's gonna take a moment if the ring was on or off. So that part for me is the same because the ring on or off, it's gonna take the same amount of time. But the moment she loosens up, and it takes her a long time to get comfortable in a new setting. So the moment she's comfortable, she'll be all right. She
Well,
gonna be all
drink
right.
that water so we can do last words. What kind of water is that anyway? Pure water?
We still got 6 minutes.
Yeah, you gonna take you gonna do this last words, and your ass gonna talk the whole time. So you might as well. You get three, I get three. See, we done talked about 40 seconds of that one.
All right, here we go. My last words. This is why the fuck my Apple Watch keep going back to the fucking putting in my pin code. Okay, and go.
Action.
So my last words of today is education has nothing to do with the choice of words you decide to use. I think education is more on the lines of when you're communicating with people, knowing your audience. Um, I also think that America has screwed us to death with bullshit, and some of us buy it into it. Some of us don't eat off the motherfucking apple. I also think that when it comes to people separating, I don't think that it's wrong that they bring other people in the pot. Um, I think as long as they're bringing them in the pot, knowing the actual situation, we're all grown. Um,
Well, if you know that you fall in love easily,
that
that
might
ain't
not
your
be
pot.
that ain't your pot.
That's not your pot.
That
If
that is
everybody that you
beautiful.
want to fuck
It's
around
beautiful
with, you
right
want to
there.
love and marry, then you need to choose your motherfucking porch real motherfucking carefully, like the fucking three bears.
Yes,
Too hot, too cold, just motherfucking right. Okay.
and you need to find out your just motherfucking right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my last one is when it comes to our kids. How much time I got? Okay, when it
Take as
comes
much
to
time
our
as you like.
kids, um, I think we have as parents we have a bad habit of making our reality theirs, and I think when you're giving advice to them because the when they become a young adult because they have to learn, I think you should do both sides. You should do what you know as your reality and the things that if it's out here that you know it has been done, this can happen. And again, I can't talk about it and I just don't see it. Because that's exactly what I told them. They wanted to know if I thought that they would last through college. I was honest with them. I said no. I don't believe it will. And that's because I haven't seen it. I know people who know people, but I haven't physically seen it. So I can't tell you yeah when I don't know what that looks like. So, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. For it to happen, this is what you guys are gonna have to be committed to. And the moment somebody wavers off that road, now y'all gonna have issues, and either y'all gonna work through them or you're not. So when we giving our kids advice when they're young adults, I don't feed them only your reality. If you know there's another situation that could happen, feed them both because it's unfair. It's unfair to make your reality theirs. Boom. Yo, 3 minutes.
So, okay. Listen, children. 18 and 19 and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That shit is too young to be getting into these relationships.
I got married at
And your ass ain't married to that motherfucker right now. Point motherfucking taken. Thank you for helping me out. Don't do it. Just be free in your 20s. Because guess what? As your elder, I have to tell you the reality that 90% of us have lived. So you don't think your motherfucking ass is special. Your first motherfucking high
wow.
school boyfriend ain't gonna be your motherfucking husband. Your first fuck ain't gonna be your motherfucking husband. Don't go giving your pussy away in high school thinking that that nigga love you because he just wants some pussy. Okay? So don't take no fucking promise rings because he trying to hold your pussy closed, but while he's slinging his dick. That's just what it is. Now, I don't give a fuck what she's saying. The game ain't motherfucking changed, just the players. Period. Especially when you a virgin and he ain't a virgin. You think he gonna go to the army and not get some head? Not fuck a bitch who and all they want to do is fuck because it's the army.
I'm trying not to look at her family, but I'm so nosy on what she look like when she talking that. At
It's the
least let me cover
army.
one eye and look.
It's a fuck that it's the army. If you going away to school and his ass staying home from school, he fucking. And he's fucked before. Huh, just saying. You ain't fucked, so you ain't missing nothing. You don't know. You love him, so you want to wait to marriage because that's what the fuck you gonna do. So, but no. Thank you very much for the promise ring. Can I just wear it as a present? Because I know you gonna fuck. So how about when I graduate from school? Okay, y'all can still date. You know, have this long distance phone conversation. That's fine with me all day.
That's what she prefers.
I prefer that. But be free to do what you want to do while you in this nice university with these nice, fine boys you're going to come in contact with.
Them,
Okay?
boy,
These
them
is
daddies
grown
was
men.
fine as fuck, y'all.
So I don't want you to be a hoe, but I don't want you to be judgmental of yourself if you decide to deal with somebody other than this motherfucker. And I mean motherfucker in a good way, because he's a nice guy. He just gonna fuck over you. He gonna fuck somebody in this army. And it's gonna be a mistake. Because ain't no heterosexual man going to the army with a bunch of bitches who throwing pussy at him because he fine, gonna be like, nah, I got a girlfriend. Or you gonna be like, you can just give me some head, but I ain't gonna fuck you though. Still the same
All right,
thing.
you over our time. I'm not gonna do this with her.
Just saying. Look, I'm just giving you the real boo. Don't do it. Just be free. Go to college and just be free. If you find somebody at college, whatever. Don't be a hoe though. Get the dinners. Secondly, a married man is a married man, bitch. If he didn't want to be married no more, he know how not to be married no more.
Okay.
He knows exactly how not to be married no more. It's not a mistake that he was still married after he met you and left his wife for 6 years. It's not a mistake.
It's not a
They've been
mistake.
playing this song and dance for the last 6 years, bitch. They've been running around with each other, doing what they want to do, and come back together often. You're just a motherfucking pawn in the game of chess that they've been playing. They've been together all their lives. You ain't gonna come in. You ain't nobody. You just a motherfucking piece to the game puzzle. So you knew that your ass fell in love with your motherfucking eyes, ears, and your heart. Everything is on your sleeves. You know that that's what you do. So if you decide to fall in love with a motherfucker who ain't got them papers of separation, divorce, what they call them? Not the decree, divorce decree.
Divorce decree, baby.
You ain't got one of them for yourself, and he don't got one for himself. You're just fucking. And you probably gave him all the tricks, bitch, thinking that was gonna
with
keep
a little
his
bit
ass
of
there.
benefits.
You probably thought you thought them motherfucking tricks you was doing was gonna hold that dick where it was at. But his wife already did them tricks.
Already did them tricks, baby.
He knows where he wanna be. His body was with you. You know your body's here with me. But your mind is on
The other side of town. You're messing me around.
Messing me around. Girl, his body was with you. His mind was on the other side of town. You should have got some divorce papers first. I told you 2 months in before your heart got all included. You didn't listen, but whatever, bitch. You grown. Now look at you all on Facebook every day talking about you taking a hiatus. I ain't took a hiatus yet.
Turn the motherfucker off.